Do you have a passion for organizing and decluttering people's homes and want to get paid for doing it? Well, Dani Prado from Go Organizer generates between $2,000 to $3,000 in revenue per month, helping clients make over closets and declutter dresser drawers. And the crazy part about this home organization business, for the past 2 years, most of Dani's clients aren't served in person, but booked on the website Fiverr. I love this hustle because it's something you could easily get started in the evenings or weekends, and you won't need to invest in any special equipment before hanging out your shingle and making money. Now let's take a look. So here's how the business works. Dani finds home organizing customers with Fiverr, a website that allows you to create a specific profile and service. As you see, Dani will create an organization plan for one room for $250, and you can get an organization plan for 2 rooms for $480 or 3 rooms for $690. Of course, unlike traditional home organizing services, there's no driving across town to get to a client's home to organize a closet. Instead, Dani collects the basic information about the customer space using an online questionnaire. Now, after customers pay for the service through Fiverr, Dani asks a few client questions like this. Do you have design inspirations, favorite styles or colors? Do you have any specific goals for the space? She also collects photos of the room and measurements of the space. And finally, Dani asks what sort of a budget the customer has to work with to implement these improvements. After collecting all this information, Dani puts it together and gets to work redesigning the customer space using an interior design tool called Home Styler. This tool allows you to create 2D and 3D designs of a room and decorate the space using digital chairs, tables, shelves, and all sorts of different stuff. Now, this software does have a bit of a learning curve, but you certainly don't need a degree in architecture to figure this stuff out. You won't need much of a budget either, since the software does have a free version, or the premium versions cost only $5 to $10 a month too, depending on what plan you want. Now, after the design is complete, Dani meets with customers virtually using Skype or just a simple phone call to explain the design recommendations and walk through the proposed makeover with the customer. Dani also provides a shopping list that helps clients execute the redesign process on their own. Finally, Dani rounds out the service by providing a general guide on folding hacks and decluttering closets and just other basic tips to keep organized in the future. If this is a business you want to start, here's the process you're gonna need to take. With any home organizing business like this, you're gonna need to build a portfolio, or basically just a bunch of example makeovers that you've done in the past. This is gonna establish some credibility for anyone thinking about hiring you. You can also use the photos to post on your Fiverr gig or on your website once you get that built later, and social media too, of course. The best place to get some example makeovers, if you don't have any already, is in your own home, and by offering design services for free to friends or other acquaintances. In exchange for this free work, you're gonna be able to take before and after photos of all these different spaces you've helped to rethink and recreate, and you're gonna have a solid body of work that people can look at. And you're also gonna get some reps in, just figuring out what the process is gonna be like to bring on paying clients once you're ready to do that. As mentioned earlier, Dani gets most of her design clients through Fiverr, but don't forget about social media marketing too, especially sites like Instagram or Pinterest. A link in the description below shows 21 different Instagram accounts that you can follow and start learning about the design inspiration and just understand what type of content marketing strategy other big gurus in the space are already doing. Now, one simple way, of course, to get started on social media is just start taking photos and videos, sharing the process of different makeovers that you've completed. Again, you can't go wrong with sharing before and after photos. People never get tired of that stuff. The cool thing about this approach too is that you could start posting organization content and then just very naturally transition later into interior design or total home makeover content. And from there, you're not just gonna be able to promote your organization services, but you're gonna be able to get into things like affiliate marketing, brand partnerships, and just becoming a niche influencer in that space. From there, the sky's the limit in terms of money-making opportunities. Bottom line, if you love watching home makeover shows, you've got an eye for recreating spaces, I think this is an awesome and it's almost a no-cost business idea that you can get started over the weekend. For more real business ideas that include revenue numbers just like this one, don't forget to hit the subscribe button on the channel for updates, and let's continue this discussion in the comments. Let me know what you think about this business opportunity in the comments below. So long.